Geometry Basics. Today we're going to talk about the 3 basic shapes in geometry that we'll be encountering for the rest of the year. These 3 things don't exist in the real world, they're only in our minds, but we can represent them in the real world. So I'm going to show you the model for each of these, as well as the naming convention and the number of dimensions. We're going to set up a chart that looks like this. The first one we're going to talk about is point. A point looks like this. A point is just a single location in space. Points are named with one capital block letter, not a cursive letter, just a regular capital letter. For number of dimensions, we're going to come back and talk about that after we've got all of them on here. The next shape is a line. The model of a line looks like this. A line goes on forever in, like, both ends of the line keep continuing. So if we took a pencil and it just went forever this way and forever that way, then it would be a line. Lines are named in 2 different ways. Either we can take a line and we can name it with a lowercase cursive letter, so this would be line M, or we can put 2 points on the line like this and name it line AB. So it's AB, and then on top of the AB there's a line with 2 little arrows drawn to show it's a line. You have to draw the arrows. The next shape is a plane. The model of a plane looks like this. So a plane goes on forever in all directions. It's like if our classroom floor just kept going forever and ever and ever. That would be a plane. To name a plane, there's 2 different ways you can do it. You can use an uppercase capital letter, like this, or you can put 3 points on the plane, and the points have to be not in a straight line. So this would be plane ABC. To think about dimensions for each of these, a plane looks sort of like a square or a parallelogram, so it's a 2-dimensional figure because it's got a length and a width. To get the other ones, we kind of work our way back from those. So a line has 1 dimension because it only got a length. So a point doesn't have a length or a width or a depth or anything, it has 0 dimensions. Because our world is 3-dimensional, we can't have a plane, line, or point in the real world. We can only have representations of them. We have 2 terms that are going to show up a lot. Collinear means 2 things that are in a line, so you can have points that are collinear like this. You can have lines that are collinear like this. We also have the word coplanar, which means things that are on the same plane. So you can have points that are coplanar, you can have lines that are coplanar, you can have planes that are coplanar. The most important thing from today is really the naming conventions and knowing the representations that we use for each one of these objects. So for instance, I could give you a problem like this where it says write A on L on M, and you should be able to draw this figure. Because you know that a capital A means a point, an L means a line, because it's lowercase and scripty, and M, because it's uppercase and scripty, means a plane.
He's okay. My finger's okay too.